Good morning, this is Lacey with Love and Lacey Tarot. I'm going to do a collective reading and I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I decided to change up the decks. I bought these really nice decks back in 2020 and I'm going to get away from the other decks because I feel like it was just the same story going on. I'm going to start out with the Kyle Gray Angels and Ancestors Oracle Guidebook. And then we'll go from there. I hope everybody's having a, excuse me, my throat, restful Saturday, relaxing Saturday. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave comments if it does resonate. I'm really trying to boost this channel. I've already started thinking of not using cards and just doing like a reading based on obviously my intuition, but I really like the cards because that's what I invested in. You know, it's a creative outlet for me, and I think the cards tell a beautiful story, and I'm able to hone in on a lot of information. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start out. Somebody is very connected to Indian heritage. Somebody is a shaman or shawoman. Somebody is a powerful healer and a co-creator with the universe. Somebody has been seeing owls a lot lately. White owl in particular, with brown outlining on the feet and the wings, the feathers. Someone has been doing some cleansing work. Somebody has definitely been lifting up, burning incense, sage, using their shamanistic heritage, rituals. Shaman and shawomen are Indians, right? And they're very powerful in what they do. They do ceremonies where they clean their energetic space, right? They do a lot of decluttering, cleaning. And there's a woman in particular, because I do see 3 women here, and I'll show you the cards here in just a second. I'm just trying to read the energy. A woman in particular who's probably from the ages of 20 to 40, no, is between the ages between 20 and 40, whose throat chakra and third eye has been slightly blinded by upheaval that has been going on in her life. And I say that respectfully because there's 2 red robes. Well, there's a red shawl and then a red curtain in the background. So, and then also a woman whose robe is covering her eyes. So she's been, she hasn't been able to see clearly because there's a snake in her midst causing dissension, I'm hearing, chaos and conflict. And so this woman between the age 20 and 40 has been doing some cleansing, has been connecting to her spirit guides, her ancestors. She knows the power she holds within. Okay, Angela. I just heard the word Angela. Also, I want to say that I've been channeling a lot of energy. I have been seeing a lot of blue cars lately. I don't know if this is somebody that is dealing with blocking you. Blue car. And then I've also been seeing a lot of Alfa Romeos. That's really interesting too. And I've also been seeing maroon Mazdas. So like blue Toyota, blue vehicles in general. Prius, I did see a blue Prius. And maroon Mazda. And that's interesting because one of the cards here, the curtain is maroon, but her shawl that she has over her head and her eyes is a blue. So that's not the blue that I've been seeing. It's been more like a crayon blue, like, you know, that bright blue that kids like to color with. This person may have kids, you may have kids. Could be something to do with kids. But you use your powerful connection with God, with Elohim Adonai, with your your ancestors to clear your space. Again, you've been seeing owls. The owls have been giving you, I'm hearing whoo, whoo, whoo. It's like they've been talking to you. Remember, we are all creation of the divine, and God will send not just people, but God will send his angels here on earth. And I do firmly believe that animals are angels. They're a guide. They come to talk to us, to tell us things, right? And you've been seeing a lot of deer, I just heard, and owls and birds. What are they called? There's another bird. It's like a small bird that you can like hold in the palm of your hand that you've been seeing. They're very common. They're all over. A brown bird, brown and white bird with a white chest. You could be dealing with an air sign, or you could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like you're dealing with a fallen angel who's an air sign. And I say that respectfully because this woman that I see has black wings. She has fallen from grace, but she is here as an air guardian to guide you, to give you the messages that you need. She could very well have a nose piercing, nose ring. I'm going to go ahead and show you the cards. Whatever you did, whatever cleansing ritual that you did, it opened your third eye and your third chakra. You're able to see. You are a high priestess, and that was the goal of this fallen angel, this air guardian. She wanted to cloud your vision, but you've been able to see past the veil. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is something that you need to do consistently. You are able to see past the veil. So blue is of royalty. You know that you're royal. You know that your bloodline is very rare. You come from a very sacred bloodline. Again, anybody who's connected to shamanism, excuse me, are very powerful people, whether they know it, believe it or not. This air sign really has their eye on you. I'm hearing sibling. Definitely dealing with an earth sign and an air sign. You are a Virgo. This is definitely for Virgo. God has called you to do this because you're a great teacher. You're a very, you're a shift shaper. You know how to shift the energy. You know that when a negative energy is being thrown at your way, you know how to cleanse, clear, and delete. And you also know how to shift the energy and transmute it. You may be using the angel Shavamaya. You may not even know that you're constantly using the angel Shavamaya. It takes, somebody who actually knows the angels. I work with angels a lot. I know them very well. And so the Archangel Zachiel and Shavamaya is heavily on you, and also Melchizedek. Melchizedek is like the Lord angel. Yeah, you definitely have been going around a mountain, round and around and around and around. But this time, I heard you started at the bottom, at the top. That song, you know what I'm talking about. We started at the bottom and now we're at the top, or something like that. It's I don't even know who sings that song. It's just a song I've heard on the radio. It is a rapper, I believe. It's definitely not like a country singer. It's a rapper, and they do say that. We started at the bottom, now we're at the top. You've used the mountain in your favor. You are a true, powerful manifester. You definitely know how to co-create with the universe, but you also are divinely guided and protected because you hold the shalom energy. You know the laws of karma, you know the laws of the universe. You understand spirituality. You are not religious. I don't believe in religion. I don't at all. I used to, well, that's a whole nother story, but you know, I used to be dedicated to the church for a very long time until I realized I was being, I was being hushed, and I wasn't able to elevate spiritually. I had so many ideas, and they were just like, no, no, no. And when I left the church, I started worshiping in my own home. And ever since then, I've actually been much more successful in my relationship with God. Hey, everybody's story is different. Don't do what I do. Please go on your own spiritual journey. This is just me telling you my story. But you're a powerful co-creator with the universe. God, you're definitely protected by the divine. You have a pure light about you. You've been through a lot, given that there's two mountains here, and they're actually reflecting each other. But you know how to meditate. You know how to go within to retreat and recharge. And you also know how to stand your ground. There you go. You trust in the higher forces. You wait for important information. You see beyond the current situation. You know how to shift your perception. You stand your ground, and you learn from the spiritual experiences. Something about expenses. You need to be careful with your spending, your expenses. But I'm also hearing, let it go and let it flow. Be responsible. You know how to retreat and recharge to become the hermit. And you know how to take charge with authority, like the Lord. You call upon the Lord to take charge and authority. You know how to lift up and give praise and worship so that God and the angels respectfully answer the call. Because you truly know how to call upon your ancestral elders. You're a truly wise soul. You have so much potential, but not many see that in you, and that's why, actually, I'm sorry, many do see that in you, and that's why they try to stop you. But rest assured, don't worry. God has got your back. You know how to clear, cancel, and delete any negative energy. You come from a very strong lineage of Indians. Don't we all? No, we don't. You know how to connect the dots in the spirit and in the physical, which is why you're such a powerful manifester. You're a master manifester. It doesn't matter who throws what at you. Like Esther, like Deborah, like Ruth, like David, Elijah. I'm hearing, like Moses. You know how to co-create with the universe because you know no matter what, God's got your back. So when you have that mindset, that's a powerful place to be. And I hear this, there's this lady, her name is Maji. I love her. She does tarot. She's online. She's such a good inspiration. But she says this thing, if God hired me, who's going to fire me? And that's the mindset that you've had for as long as I can see. But you really started adapting this mindset, I want to say in the last 4 years. 2 to 4 years. You know how to follow the voice of your soul. You're extremely intuitive, feminine, divine feminine. You're extremely intuitive. You know that there's a time and place for everything, much like it says it in the Bible. Can't quote me on that scripture, even though I've read it 12 times in my entire life. You are definitely a high priestess and a high priest. You might be seeing the eagles a lot. Oh my God. Wow, thank you. You know how to stargaze. You have lineage that might be coming from Egypt, or you have Egyptian ties, and or you have Egyptian masters that are passed on that are guiding you. You're so open and willing to receive the knowledge of the universe, and that's why you're so successful in co-creating. You're not scared. You're not afraid of spirit. You're not afraid of ancestral. You're not afraid of supernatural things that happen to you. You are open, willing, ready to receive the gifts of the universe. That is a powerful place to be. When you're not even scared of Satan himself, which I firmly don't even believe is a real thing, noun, whatever you want to say. I do believe it's an energy that we create in our own minds that causes it to be. But I do believe in evil. Absolutely, there's evil in this world. I mean, you got the Illuminati. Again, this is a totally... I shouldn't even talk about that because I don't want to get this video flagged. But you know that there's evil out there. But you know that there's more good than there is evil. And that evil is always overcome. Oh, this is beautiful. You know how to, wow. You are definitely a high priest. You know how to balance the masculine and the feminine within. Look at this. Do you see the wings? You have mastered yourself. Spirit has your back. You see that back to back. No matter what, you are always divinely guided, guarded, and protected. I'm going to go ahead and use Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light Oracle card book. This is so funny. I was just talking about Campbell the other day. Maybe that was for me. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start using these cards. Yeah, you've been training for this for lifetimes. The Age of Light. We are in the Aquarian age. We have transitioned into that. I don't know why I keep on seeing a woman who is like Hispanic. Oh, she's a grandmother. Yeah, I'm seeing a grandma. Somebody who's a grandma but doesn't look like one. Very young looking. You feel the need to be, you have known since a kid that you were the general curse breaker, but God is holding you back. No, he's not holding you back. I'm going to take that back. He's putting you in pause because you have been doing way too much. You've actually started doing black magic. And you don't even realize it. Or you do. You're torn between. This is weird. This is getting really weird. There's probably a viewer that watches this video that... Listen, I'm just hearing stop what you're doing. You're creating more karma. The 12 laws of karma. That's interesting because before I started this video, I woke up and I had a dream last night of the 12 laws of karma. I just woke up and literally, like, in my dream, this is what woke me up. I saw 12 laws of karma, and then I opened my eyes like, what? Literally from a deep sleep to just wake up. And it prompted me to want to get on here to do a reading. So you need to do research on the 12 laws of karma. But aside the grandmother, let me get back to this over here. Continue this person, this divine feminine, because this is different. This is a total different reading energy that I'm shifting into. For this divine feminine up here and divine masculine, because there's male and female aspects here, continue. If you have not and you don't even realize that you're doing it, maybe start doing the research on 12 laws of karma. But I'm telling you, you naturally know how to co-create with the universe, right? You are a powerful manifester. Study the 12 laws of karma because this is going to enhance your co-creation with God, Elohim, Adonai, the angels, and the ancestors, to get the results that you want, okay? Because I'm telling you, they're guiding you. They're giving you divinely guided ideas. And I'm telling you the 12 laws of karma. Again, if you don't already know it, start studying that and researching that. Everything connects. I'm going to put this out there right now. I don't know why I have to say this. This is fucking weird. And excuse me, I do cuss these videos. I don't always, but these videos are not made for children. 18 and under, do not watch this. Please get off my channel. I have put that this is not for kid viewers, but somehow you guys like to create, you know, accounts that are 18 and older. Please don't watch this stuff, okay? Get advice from your mother. Actually, get advice from God, okay? Go to Spirit himself, okay? You're still a kid. You're still developing. This is not for you. This is for people who are much mature and older, okay? Not saying that you're not mature at your age, but you definitely need different guidance. You still have a long ways to go before you come into adulthood, okay? But yeah, this person right here, 12 laws of karma. Now, getting back into this energy over here and transitioning into this older mother who's a grandmother who is, and the reason why I say that, because, well, first of all, this energy is coming to this energy. You've been training for this for a lifetime. But I say this respectfully because I see this is the Anna, grandmother of Jesus, sending the light laying foundations divine plan. So you see the Holy Spirit right here, right? But I see black down here. And that's why this mother, this grandmother that doesn't even realize, she thinks she's operating in the Christ-like energy, but she's actually manifesting black magic. And that's why everything is so small to her. That's why she can't. She's constantly getting obstacles because God's keeping you small because you're not doing the work of God. You're not. You think you are. It's your pride and your ego, I heard. Your pride and your ego and your stubbornness. You might have Taurus or Aries in your birth chart. Strongly feeling Taurus. No, what Taurus said, the dark side of a Taurus, because Taurus is a lot of people that I know, that I've grown up to know, you know, like pastors and stuff like that. They're Tauruses, so, or a Virgo, and I find that so. But they always have like a Taurus in their chart somewhere if they're Virgos. I've always found that so interesting. Now this energy is going back to the energy from before with this deck up here. You are the keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you, and you know that. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. Look at that angel up there. That's like a grandmother, an aunt. You have very powerful ancestors who love you. You are definitely connected to, what is that word? I can't even think of it. Ascended masters. There you go. You are very connected to, you have ascended masters guiding you. That's why you're unstoppable. I heard you're unstoppable. Started at the bottom, at the top. Something like that. You've been training for ages, for lifetimes for this. You knew your divine purpose and plan. You know, we come here, before we come here, we agree and we consent to the life that is going to be given to us. We already know every obstacle. It's kind of like, before we come into this earth, we have a preview of what we're going to be going through. And we say, yes, I can do this. And you knew that no matter what, ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. You knew that no matter what, you were always going to have God, Elohim, Hashem, Adonai, Hatikaf. I don't know why I just said that. That's in Hebrew. Angels. You have Hebrew connections. You don't even, some of you don't even know this. You don't even know that you have Greek, Egyptian blood, Indian blood, Israeli blood. You don't even know this. You're such a divine being. And whether you know it or not, I'm here to tell you, you're a powerful, powerful presence here. You have a divine mission. And your ancestors, angels, spirit guides, and especially God is definitely trying to get you. I heard you've been held back because of the black magic, But it doesn't matter because your time has come for ascension. You are being crowned. Ooh, I just got the goosebumps again. Look at that. Your crown, your coronation is drawing nigh. I could be speaking to a Leo and a Virgo cusper, or a Leo cusp Virgo, or a Virgo. You know that when you know the laws of karma, you may not have ever read them, but you know, because you have so much ancient wisdom. And people don't understand that. They don't know where it comes. They don't know how smart you are. They question, oh, how does she know? How? It's like I can see people throwing you obstacles. Like, I'm talking death magic, death spells. But you still rise. And they don't get it. And it's sad because they don't realize that you only rely on yourself. I'm sorry. You rely on spirit, yes, your ancestors, but like they're using people in the flesh to combat you. I hear they're hiring witch doctors, hoodoos, beast. I don't know what the hell that means. Beast. That's weird. That is going to resonate with somebody. Beast. They hire voodoo practitioners. They've hired people overseas. But you're still, and they're so mad because they've invested so much money. They're going broke. Oh, man. But I saw a coffin. I see a coffin. Yeah, God's laying that to rest. He's done with it. Remember, God allowed David. He allowed so many prophets and prophetess in the Bible back in the day, when he still does to this day, like I was about to say, to be targeted because he knew that that's how your spiritual gifts were going to activate. That's the only way we can be activated. And I'm going to be honest, I'm so dead serious, but a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people think like, oh my God, over and over and over, and it's just happening, and I'm cursed. And no, you're not cursed. Yeah, people are throwing curses at you. You're being trained to be the teacher that you are. You are a great healer, a great teacher. With the power of your hands and your mind, you know how to create life. You are a life creator. You're not a death creator. Says the mirror. Be careful because somebody might be doing mirror magic. I heard somebody took a lock of your hair, which it's not working anyways, but they tried to bind themselves to you with a lock of hair. They're doing binding spells. They want to be you. They want your energy, but they're not going to get it. You also might like roses a lot, light pink. But who or what is triggering you is the question. And then trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I'm not feeling that you're questioning the support. I'm strongly feeling that you know that you are supported, but there's a few that might be questioning. I'm going to get one more. This video is pretty long. It doesn't feel like it's that long, but actually, yeah, there we go. You are definitely a high priestess. And it says, how are you being called to step up and lead? You're being called into leadership. I'm telling you, your coronation, and it's interesting because it falls right under the coronation card that I was speaking about. You're the keepers of this earth. God is calling you to become the high priestess that you were divinely gifted, guided into this universe to be. So reflect on who is triggering you. And shape-shift that energy to work in your favor. Archangel Shavamaya. And then I hear soul family. Call in your soul tribe. You don't have to do it alone. You've been walking alone for a very long time. See, you have a soul family out there. You see the mirror of the soul? Yep. Interesting. That falls right underneath there. So God is saying, and then the high priest and priestess back to back. And it's both on those cards as well. Call in your soul family. They're out there. They're waiting. You know how powerful you will be to co-create with them? Oh, very powerful. And then I see play. Have fun, celebrate, and don't be serious. That's neat. It's like she's in a wine glass. Have fun, play, don't be so serious all the time. Definitely. Remember, there's a time and place for everything. Oh my God, and I said that earlier, didn't I? Oh, transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. There's some deep healing going on. I'm telling you, you are being crowned. Oh my God. And whoever this air sign was trying to prevent you to see your true potential, because they know that your coronation is coming and they want to take your light. They want to take your crown, but it's not going to happen. You're divinely guided and protected. And then it says, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Do not dim your light. Shine bright. Be weird. Be strange. Be authentic. Don't just be beautiful. Beautiful is just one word. There's a plethora of other characteristics and things that you can claim out there. I am love. I am light. I am authentic. I am beautiful. I am divinely guided. I am powerful. I'm co-creating with the universe. I am powered by spirit, my ancestors and angels. I am that I am, because I am that I am that is within me comes from the Most High. I am that I am. And I'm not afraid. I am not afraid to shine. You can't be afraid to show people who you are. I heard it intimidates people. It scares them. Yep. Because you're Akashic. You're Akasha. You are divinely guided by the universe. So don't be afraid, because you have councils of light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. You have so much help. You are, whoever I'm speaking to, you are a divine priest, priestess, male or female, can be both qualities, but you are very protected. That's why none of this spell, this dark magic can ever work. It's only training you to be, it's only elevating you. It's only taking you to your elevation. You're being elevated. You have definitely broken some serious generational cursing. You have been doing it. You're currently doing it. And I just heard for that grandmother in the back, that's why she went dark, because she started to get entitled. There's something about somebody else in her family. And she's like, no, I'm the generational curse breaker, not you. Ego, pride. You are not the only human that was birthed into your lineage. Apparently, you didn't get the memos, and you didn't cut some cords and sever some ties, and that's why this other divine being was birthed. This is the real deal. You have to understand, generation to generation, we are breaking generational curses. It's not just one lineage. You actually are creating negative karma for yourself, and this is a warning from you. For you, I was gonna say from you. This is a warning from you, from God, and from me. 33 seconds on the video as I'm saying this. That is the God number. God is warning you to stop. That's why nothing is working for you. He's stopping you, because what you're doing is not good. He's putting you in spiritual timeout. Because you're not obeying, you're not seeing, you're seeing through pride, and you're listening too much to other folks. You need to stop listening. You're going to other people for advice. You don't get advice from people, you get advice from the Most High. Oof, God just rained on you right now. Sorry, Abba Father just had to correct you. He had to, take care of some business really quick just now. But you are breaking generational curses, Divine Feminine. You are unbound from any and everything that was trying to come against you. All right, it is going in 35. I'm going to do True Love Oracle deck card. I'm actually going to read from this book. I really like this book. These are my favorite cards. They really are. They all are my favorite. And we'll see what God has in store for you. So True Love reading cards. And as you can see, the swan, the mirroring of the soul. So I definitely feel that's why I shifted to these cards. Definitely was spiritually guided. Because God is calling. It's like the agape love. I can feel it, like the agape love. You are so divinely guided and protected. Don't ever let anybody or anyone ever tell you that. Ooh, this one goes for that woman that I was just talking about. And I'm going to put it back in the deck. But yeah, that grandmother up there that's gotten off her path. She thinks she's walking in the light. She thinks she's doing light work. She thinks she's in the Christ-like mindset, but she's actually distorted feminine. That's how bad. And that's why you're getting put in a timeout. Because you need to cleanse, clear, and delete all that negative energy. Like, you need to go on a retreat. You need to cut everybody off in your life. You need to clear your mind, sage. I don't know what you got to do. But you need to get out of that distorted feminine. Because you're not going anywhere. He's literally putting you in spiritual timeout. Like, you're not going to be able to manifest or co-create with God because of your darkness. But going back to the beginning, I love how the beginning of the story of this, oh God, I'm a psychic intuitive healer, and I was going towards that. So at the beginning of this reading, there you go, story basically, it starts with the shaman and ends with the Shah woman. You are a sacred woman. And look how in the power of her hand is a green heart, like malachite. When your heart is pure and healed and operating in divine, you see how the mountains are behind her too? That's beautiful. You know how to transform all negative energy into good, to work in your highest favor for you and for those around and involved. That's why you're a sacred woman. You like to stay, this is for, I'm telling you, this is for a Virgo or an earth sign. I'm not feeling Capricorn, possibly Taurus, but definitely Virgo because the Hermit card came out. You know how to channel the energy, you know how to transmute it, and you know how to stay in your divine lane and who you are. God is calling you to express your sexuality. Excuse me. To reconnect with your divine feminine. It doesn't mean that you need to go and have sex. I'm not saying this. I do not even recommend that because sex is not going to heal you. I'm sorry. I've been celibate for over 5 years, and it has been the best decision that I've ever made in my entire life. It has saved me so much, and I'm so much more pure and connected to the divine. And so if you are somebody who is extremely sexual and sexually active, now's the time that God is calling you to cleanse, clear, and delete. I mean, the story alone says it. You need to turn from these ways because God has a greater purpose for you. And sex is not everything. Man, having a connection with a man is not everything. It really is not. But God is wanting you to express your sexuality, your divine feminine, to tap in with it. And you can see the moon cycles, now that we're going into new moon right now, because this is going to help you connect to the laws of the universe, and it's going to help you to heal the inner divine feminine. I'm hearing that strongly. Plant a garden. She has a flower in her hand. Get into nature. Allow your divine feminine, the beauty within, to be released, because that's what you're being called to do. God, these readings go by so. It feels like it's like 20 minutes, but it's like I'm going on 39. I promise you, it really does when you do this. Yes, because doing that gives you your life purpose. Remember, with a clean heart and a pure heart and a healed heart, you can help heal the universe, the world. You are a powerful earth angel. Don't let anybody tell you different. You see the bird marrying the bird. You're going to bring in your soulmate or your twin flame, however you see it. But you are definitely calling in your soul tribe by doing this. and worthiness. Remember to look in the mirror. Be proud of who you are and where you've come. Be proud of the life that you've had. Yeah, it's been tough. Yeah, you've had to climb a lot of mountains, but you started at the bottom and now you're at the top. And I'm not saying this financially. This is definitely a spiritual reading. This has nothing to do with money or business. This has to do with your soul. You started at the bottom and you're at the top. And your coronation is coming. You have been crowned already several times, but now you're being crowned. I'm hearing. That is crazy. Now your crown is, you're being crowned a healer. You've always known you've been a healer. You tried in the past, but you weren't able to because you weren't ready. My love, you weren't ready. You were a baby in the spiritual realm, but now look at you. You're reflecting on this time. And if you're not reflecting on it, now is the time to reflect and see, wow, how beautiful. How beautiful am I? Beautiful creation of the divine. Here to co-create and being gifted and blessed with the sacred knowledge of the sacred woman and man. Now, remember, a divine masculine that is not distorted knows how to balance the divine feminine in himself too. Don't think for a second that a divine masculine has to be like her. Let's go with the stuff and like fighting wars and battles. No, a divine masculine knows how to be gentle, how to be calm. A divine masculine knows how to sit in a field of flowers and smell them and be embraced by the feminine love and sensuality that it brings. There was a card that just flipped out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. You're definitely manifesting a soulmate. Your soulmate is coming in. You have won the fight. You have won your crown. You did it. You need to play and celebrate like that card said earlier. Celebrate your victory. Because this I hear it, this next 10 years and to come and even past that is going to be nothing but prosperity and abundance. And I'm hoping that you're going to come into alignment with your soulmate, which all the cards are saying that. Don't miss this, because this is the blessing. God is now sending you. You did the work. God is going to be sending you your soulmate. Now remember, a soulmate doesn't always have to be a romantic partner. God could send you the best friend of your lifetime. I do believe best friends are soulmates. We don't have to have sex with somebody to be considered a soulmate. Keep that in mind. Keep it pure. Keep it light. Keep it pure-hearted. Purity. Childlike. That's godliness. That's of God. That is of the fruits of the Spirit. Now, if you end up marrying somebody, hey, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. And the silver waterfall, you see, nothing but love. I'm hearing. It's crazy. I don't know why I'm seeing Hawaii and Niagara Falls. Hold on. Why did I see Wyoming? Alaska. Chile, Argentina. So this is the silver waterfall. Y'all might end up in these places, or you need to explore, you need to get out and travel. And then at the end of this story, please don't forget to set boundaries. Okay? That's interesting. The owl. We're ending with the owl. Shaw woman, the tiger. Have boundaries with yourself. Remember to balance the light and the dark within, because inside we all have an inner lion. We all can unleash the beast, right? But set boundaries with yourself and with others. It's better to be in love and light than to unleash the lion within, the tiger within. But hey, do not be afraid to show people if they start overstepping their boundaries. Do not be afraid to show them who you are. And remember, the most powerful energy in the world is the energy of love. The energy of love is the most powerful energy ever. Love and gratitude. Remember, love is the answer to everything. Forgive your enemies. Let them go. Wish them well. Wish them love and abundance and peace. Do they deserve it? No, they don't. After what they put you through. Tried to kill you with death spells. But you know what? That's okay. Send them love anyways. Pray for them. Send them love anyways. Because they don't even know that they're being used by demonic forces. Some of them do. That's okay. Even the ones that do, send them love anyways. Because when you do that, you're keeping a protective, energetic boundary around your own heart to not allow the darkness in like it has before, I heard. Send them love anyways. Because love being the highest frequency allows you to have the highest manifestation. We are all infinite beings. Again, this reading must be for a Virgo and a Leo, the number 8. August is of the 8th month. Mirror of the soul. Remember that. So this is the message that I have for you. God, this is such a beautiful message. Like, I'm blown away with all this. There was a reason why I woke up with the 12 laws. There's a lot of S. I don't know why that might be significant to you. Your name could start with the letter S, end with the S. You have S in your name. I'm just hearing that. Maybe that's a mantra. I have no idea. But stay in light and love. Let this be a good reading. I know this is a good reading, and I truly hope it touches your soul. Continue to live in love and abundance and prosperity, and the sky's the limit. You've got powerful ancestors working on your behalf, my love. So this is it again. I love you. Hydrate today. Get outdoors. Dance in the rain. I just heard, if you have to. Walk barefoot in the ground, in the concrete, in the nature. Go outdoors, get into nature. Just really love yourself. You're in a powerful moment right now. God is gifting you and He's crowning you. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. And I'm here on the behalf of your angels and ancestors. Elohim Adonai, God, Yeshua. I'm here to tell you they are very proud of you. Very proud of you. Keep up the hard work, angel, because you are an angel here on earth. All right. Have a blessed day and namaste.